Okay, so Schedule 1 is basically a very popular game, and people have started playing this, and I saw it. I played it a little bit, more so for personal reasons. And I loved it. I thought, like, this is a great game, and I would play this game. I'm moving a little bit away. So I have 2 games right now I'm playing, and this is going to be one of them. So, here is... Why is it not showing? Okay. Now it's showing. This is why I have 2 monitors. Okay. I'm going to start Schedule 1. This is when I started. I just played it to get to know it. I didn't really get very far. Just got into town. So I'm just gonna start a new one. Enter Rayon. I'm gonna begin the prologue actually. One issue I did have when doing the prologue, if you put the seed in the pot and skip watering, you can't undo that thing. And that's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, so this is our fun plant. I actually don't know what I can and can't say because this is YouTube. Okay. Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. Excellent. Package the weed. This is the packaging. Normally, when you're doing stuff like this, I'm born and raised in the Bronx, so I was kind of exposed to some of this stuff. I am not an expert. I never sold narcotics. I wouldn't be good at it. But basically, what you would normally do is you would want to make sure everything is like sanitized so that when you give it to your customer, it's easier for them to consume safely. The way that the drug stuff works is similar to how, like, when you go to a fast food area, there's customer services and everything. So if you have an issue with your drugs, pray to God that the person you got it from has good social skills. Otherwise, you're screwed. But water can, got it. But yeah, I had friends who would sell drugs, or they were in a gang, or do less than reputable stuff. I don't see or talk to them anymore, for obvious reasons. Some of them, I just lost contact. Others passed away. It's not a job you want. Oh, my customers. Not my customers. No, it's not my customers. There we go. 60, yep. Excellent. Right. It's everything. Normally, it's not the same. Once upon a time, you could just drive up to a corner. You can still do that, but you can still do that, but thanks to social media, a lot of the stuff is online. So you wouldn't have to worry about figuring out if the person you're talking to is actually a drug dealer or someone who's just standing there. Oh, excellent. Thank you. Ooh, that's not what I was trying to do. Pressed that by accident. But yeah, growing up, I was exposed to a lot of drug dealings. Some people would even deal right in front of me. MS-13 or whatever the hell they're called. Latin Kings. A lot of them would like fight for the street that I lived on. They would tag the walls or get into fights with other people. I have family members who are in gangs, actually. If I recall, I don't know. I don't really talk with them that much for obvious reasons. But yeah. A little fun conversation. I'm trying to figure out what is okay to talk about, because some of this affects me personally. Okay. How many? 2 kush. Yeah. Two kush. By the way, that's not good business practice. Selling different prices to different people. It's generally not a good idea to do that. Because I know money is money, but there's a reason why like established businesses like McDonald's, like it's the same price whenever you go to McDonald's. There's a reason why it's like that. Samples. Hello there. How do I talk to you? Yeah, here's a sample. Yeah, new customer. Soil bags, yep. Okay, I got 2 soil bags. Okay, I know what's going on. Oh, no point. I got nothing to hide. One of the most common things people do that I've seen is that they would hide what they had on other people or somewhere where the police can't directly get into, like a car. They need a search warrant, search warrant for that. They need to search the vehicle, or let's say little Timmy is right here. They'll hide. They have no shame. They'll hide whatever if it means that they don't go to prison, they'll do it. Another thing is that some of them are kind of smart. They're willing to go to jail for a lesser charge than go to jail for a higher charge, so they'll make some sacrifices. Think of it as a compromise to a certain situation that they're in. Okay, I forgot the volume. Are you gonna pay for it? It's already paid for. No, it ain't. In fact, already owes us serious cash. Okay. Oh. All today, huh? Fine. But if Nelson doesn't pay up, you'll be next in line. Uh-oh. Yeah, you gotta be careful with who you do business. Not everybody is cute and cuddly. I swear I'm a good driver. Right. So, I'm taking everything that's in here with me. And seed an empty pot. Got it. By the way, I'm a gardener, and it is this easy. Where's my watering can? All right. It's an interesting game because I I have some surface level experience with things like this. I've also am a gardener myself. So yeah, you'd be surprised how easy it is to do what this is. And some of it's less than $100. A lot of it has to do with patience. I heard you're in some trouble. Best not to talk over. Okay. Yep. Yeah, they're listening. Just to let you guys know, they are listening. Even on payphones, they are listening. Town hall fountain and in the canal. and a supermarket. Okay. It's $80. What else? What the fuck was that? Well, I know what it is, but you guys probably don't know what it is. Nope, going the wrong way. No, I see the smoke. Yeah. Yeah. TP. No, it's not. Fun fact, the Mexican cartel is in every state of the United States. Why? How did it get in so deep? I have no clue. But some of them even poach college students to make new drugs for them. It's a thing. Look it up. And I heard they pay well. Yes, it is that easy. Tent, soil, seeds. It is all that easy. Actually, it's this way. So Kush, which is what we're making, is supposed to be stand-in for marijuana. Marijuana is a plant that you could just, you know, grow, smoke, in some cases eat, and you're good. Here, put this in here. Great. Now that I have a space. Interesting thing is that if you play your cards right, you're really hard to find as an up and newcomer, from what I understood. But you'll, from the police at least, from the police, they won't care about you as much as the well-known drug dealers. But your competitors will pay very, very good attention to you. And since you can't call the police, you're kind of screwed. Grow tent, soil bag, and I already have a watering can though. Oh, I had to. Great. I'm a drug dealer, agriculture. So some people say, "Oh, I'm growing my own plants at home. I'm doing like herbs growing." You know, some people grow like lavender or like marigolds. The whole point is to be more spiritual and natural stuff. That's what people usually tell other people. Or they're opening up their own, like, trying to grow their own greens versus going to the store to save on money. These are true. Some people do this in the Bronx and in New York City general. They do this, but they blend in very well. I have two. Oh no. How did I? Right, that's probably why everything was so expensive. You know, speaking of crime and whatnot, there's a police car like driving right past me with the sirens. I can't believe I'm playing a game and telling you about crime. This is not what I wanted to do. This was supposed to be stress relief. Talk to Uncle? Yeah, let's go talk to Uncle. Wrong button. Give me 6. About 3 hours. So, because Kush is a plant, in order for them to reproduce, you need the seed. And for the plant to make a seed, it needs to be pollinated by another kush, right? That's the only way for them to get a seed. I'm using garden logic here. I don't know if that's how the game does it. We're about to find out.